Okay, we're back playing some Satisfactory, and yeah, look at this. I didn't even grasp it in the first episode, but damn, look at this view. Like last episode, I was talking about the sun and the moon. Just look at this. It's crazy. It is crazy. The graphics in this game, I just can't. But yeah. Besides from that, in this episode, I think it's time to make some massive upgrades. I think it's time to finally expand from this one mine, and actually, between episodes, I decided to add a storage container, and I've been stocking up a lot of materials in preparation for this episode. Because for this episode, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna multiply it for all three of these mines. And then we're going to multiply it for the copper mine over there. And quite possibly for the limestone. I actually don't know if you can, but hopefully we can for the limestone. Because, yeah, that one's a little weird. But, yeah, so, yeah, let's get started. Because I have all the resources already made up for all of these. So for the miner, for the smelter, for the... I can't even remember what it's called. For that, and for the containers. So, yeah, let's get this all done. Okay, that is 1 done. That is 2 done. That is 3 done. Okay, the next step is to add the smelter. So, that is 1 done. That is 2 done. That is 3 done. Okay, so the next step is the constructor. So, there we go. There is 1. There is 2. There is 3. Last but not least, there is 1 storage container. There is 2. And there is 3. Okay, so it's time to make the connections. So let's make the connection there, and there. Next step, let's make more connections. Okay, let's make the final connections here. Okay, there you go. We have made all of the connections for our 4 mines. The only thing we need to do now is to power the 3 mines on the right here. Okay, so to power these mines, we're actually going to split these up into 2. So these 2 mines are going to be powered by one of these biomasses, and the other 2 are going to be powered by the other power mass. And as this one's already connected to this, we might as well connect this one to this pole. So yeah, let's get connecting. Okay, so the first power line is going to go down here, and then now we just connect this to those 3 objects, and there you go. That's all powered. Okay, so the next step is to power these left 2, so we're just going to make a terminal here. We're going to run here and make a second connection right here. This is then going to get split again into that and that. Now let's just speed power all of these, and there you go. We got all 3 of those connections, and we have all 3 of those connections. And yeah, so that should be everything powered. The only thing we need to do now is to power up the biomass by adding some biomass, and I have gathered some off camera. So if I go in here, you can see I got quite a lot of biomass saved up. So let's just chuck this in. It's 200 in there, and this one already has some. There's 200 in there. Okay, the next step is to select all of the recipes that we are going to do. So I think these first 2 on the left are going to make rods, and the next 2 on the right are going to make plates. So iron ingots here. I'm going to go here and make some iron rods. And there you go, we have everything set up for that. Okay, so next we're going to do iron rods again, and over here we're going to make iron plates. Last but not least, we're going to do iron ingots again here, but here we're going to make iron plates. Okay, so it took me some time, but I finally figured out the problem I was having with all the machines. I've got them all set up now, so they all should be working. The problem I was having is I was the fuse box on these were going because I had too much power, I guess demand, but my supply wasn't there. So I decided to add a couple more terminals. I added 2 more biomass burners here. These are actually higher capacity. These can make 30 million watts, while these are only 20 million. So these are actually more efficient anyways. But yeah, so I added 2 of these, and they're both going, each one is going into one of these, so that means they're evenly distributed. All the power is being evenly distributed between all 4 of these, and as you can see, rods are being made, and over here plates should be being made, and there you go. We have everything set up now. Okay, so I'm back over at the mine, and I'm gonna place 1 miner down here and 1 miner over here, and there you go. We have our 2 copper mines situated, and it's gonna be difficult to get power over here, so I'm debating whether I want to route a long power line over here or set up my own biomass here, but I'm going to decide that shortly, but yeah, not right now. So the first step is going to be routing these with conveyor belts all the way back to the base. Okay, so I have the whole route planned out, and now the next step is to place our smelter for the copper, and then we're gonna want to place our constructor, and then last but not least, we're gonna want to place our organization storage chest. And there you go, there's the 3 for our copper. And yeah, let's just make some connections here. Make that connection, we're gonna want to make that connection, and last but not least, we want to make that connection. There you go, it's all powered up. Well, it's not powered up, it's all routed up, but the next and final step would be to power it. I think I mean, I'm not in a crazy rush get that powered up, so I'll do that off camera. But yeah, I think for the remainder of the episode, I'm going to want to work on logistics 1 and possibly logistics 2. The conveyor belt Mark II will be very handy for the copper, because it just means that I'll get more sent over to me, and I don't have to make 2 lines for the individual things. But to do that, to combine the 2, I'm gonna need a merger, and a merger is gonna be really helpful for when I want to merge all of these storage units together into a massive storage facility. I think basically what I want to do right now is get the logistics and the basics out of the way. So I'm gonna gather up the materials, and yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all the materials needed for the logistics, so let's get moving on this, and let's yeah, put all the stuff that we need in there, and there you go, launch pod. So I think this actually
milestone reached.
Launches, yeah, so it launches this, which is pretty sick. So it sends my resources that I inputted in here, and yeah, it launches it away. So there you go, there's logistics done, and that means we unlock conveyor, splitters, mergers, a lift, which I think will be pretty useful for when we do our big storage unit and like storage facility. That's obviously further down the line, but yeah, the lifts would be very helpful for that. And let's check what our next step is. And our next step is to get all of the base building done. And we have most of it done, most of the materials, but we just need some concrete. Okay, so we have all of the materials needed for this base building, and we can launch that launch pad. And there you go, milestone reached, as the adder says. And yeah, so there's logistics and base building done, and all, I mean, I say all we have left. We have 6 more that we need to do between tier 1 and 2s. But yeah, we can watch the, there you go, it got launched. I don't actually believe it goes anywhere. I believe it just gets stuck in the atmosphere and then it comes back down. Which is kind of cheap, but hey, it's whatever. Yeah, so our next plan of attack is going to be, I actually, I don't know, because pod assembly would probably be the best one, because it would allow me to get a few more items that I need, and it also unlocks a new building called the assembler. This assembler is going to allow us to combine 2 objects together to create another object. So hypothetically, I don't actually think this is a combination, but if you combine a rod and a plate together, I don't know, maybe you get an item from it. So yeah, that will be very useful in the future for creating certain materials that we need. And yeah, so I think the next plan of attack, I think we need to build this space elevator. It's this massive giant elevator thingy. It's quite the expensive project. It's going to require 500 concrete, which is going to be 1,500 of that lumite. Not lumite. What's it called? Limestone. Yeah, limestone. So 1,500 limestone per for this construction. We already have the plates and the iron rod, and then I'm also gonna have to off camera sort out the copper so that we can get the copper wire running up and nice. And yeah, so that is the next plan of attack. Okay guys, it's the next day. I took a break and I come back on, and I guess it's because it's the 1st of December, but I have tons of these little presents falling from the sky, so I guess we're gonna open them up and see what Santa Claus gave us. And okay, it gave us a bunch of special Christmas. I guess it's a play on Christmas. Okay, buildings and parts can be obtained and produced from the Fisket holiday present. Watch the skies for deliveries from the orbit. Well, I guess we're just gonna go around and pick a bunch of these up. So the next plan of attack is going to be to get the obstacle clearing, and I've gotten all the resources required for this. So let's just chuck in all of our research and do the launch pad. And this is going to unlock a few crucial things that we're going to need. One of them being in particular is the biofuel. I'll show you now. So if we go over to this unlocks solid biofuel. This is the most efficient form of solid biofuel biomass that we can produce, and it's definitely going to become crucial because, as you can see, I'm just running out of power in a lot of these machines. I'm trying to keep track of this, so I think the plan of attack now is I'm going to create a power station, kind of like a facility that holds all of my power lines, and then I'll route it out to all of my facilities out here. And off camera as well, I did upgrade. Well, I finished off all of the copper, so we have it all routed over. It splits here, and it goes into this facility. Is going to make wire, and this one is going to, well, yeah. So this one's going to create wire, and then that, I think they're both called wire. It creates the black wire. Can't remember its name. I think yeah, cable. Okay, it creates cable. So that's what those two branches do. That's why that one's a little longer. But yeah, so I think the next plan of attack is going to build this facility. And we're back after finishing all the wiring up, and as you can see, I kind of connected everything to one central pole here, because I realized that if you have enough power on the biomass that you can just connect everything to the same port, and then connect this to all of the biomasses. And as you can see over here, I have been hard at work. I've built a facility for the electronics. I have some storage units here. These are for all of the biomass that we can store inside. And then up top here, you can see there is 6 large biomass burners. And in each of these, we have solid biofuel. And this stuff is fantastic. It takes 15 seconds to burn each one. So basically, a full inventory of this will be 50 minutes to burn. That's insane. So, well, 50 minutes to burn if it's using it at 15 per second, but it's not. It's using it at 1/3 of the capacity. So this should take several hours to burn off, even with just 6, which is absolutely fantastic. The only thing we need to do to finish this off is to actually gather a lot more, and a lot more biofuel. And to do that, we just have to go crazy with this. Ah, the double teaming me! Ah! Come on, fight, come on, come on. Where did they go? Where did they go? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. There's one. Oh my god, I'm on half a heart. I'm on half a heart. No, are you... Come on, mate. How? Need a better weapon. How am I gonna die like that? Okay, I got my stuff back, and I have no idea where this thing went. Did it despawn? I'm confused. Oh, there it is. Payback time. Die! Okay, it's actually quite fast. Let's cut it off. It cut me off. And it's dead. I'll take that. And I'll take that. Down goes the trees. Down goes the trees. There's one. There's another. More trees. Ooh, I found a... What the hell is this? A some slope. Let's collect this. Back to destroying the environment. That forest is absolutely demolished. I kind of went a little overboard and I think I'm all stocked up for now. But yeah. Yeah, probably not the best thing for the environment, but hey, it's whatever. At least we have fuel now, and that's all that matters. Damn, he doesn't like that. I wonder what this guy drops. He's a massive beast. I want to kill him. Stop running away from me. Bro. Where did you just go? Man just teleported. And we are all done with the biofuel. The solid biofuel. We got a bunch stacked up. Up there is 6 filled with 200 each, and then we have all of this remaining, which is about, I think, 12.5 stacks. So that should be another two full things on that. So that should be about, I think, 4 to 10 hours. I haven't done the math, but it's a lot of time, and we should get a lot of resources out of that. So yeah, that's fantastic. That is going to conclude it for this episode of Satisfactory. We got a lot of progress done in this episode. We finished all of the mines and all of the factories for the copper, iron, and we also set up a electricity, I guess, storage and production facility. Oh, and not to forget, I did do this off camera, but we did also set up the concrete factory as well. So we got a bunch of stuff done in this episode. In next episode, I do believe we are going to finally get done the space elevator, and we are also going to finish off tier 1 and tier 2 of the milestones. So we are going to get both of these done. We're also going to do the space elevator, probably either in this area or up on the mountain over there. I think that would be pretty sick. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I put a lot of time in making this episode. I know it's only about 20 minutes long, but there was a lot more hours that went into it when it comes to farming the materials and just making the episode and editing the video. So yeah, if you guys did like it, please like the video, and yeah, comment what you want me to build in this world, because I'm open to ideas. I'm learning the game, so yeah, more ideas the merrier. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.